Welcome to the Unsleever. Today's video is about the queen of Latin music, Shakira. With over 30 years of career and with 12 albums under her belt, Shakira is probably the most influential Latin artist in history and has opened doors for artists like Bad Bunny or Karol G. As a celebration of her impact, I have listened to 10 of her albums on vinyl. For this video, I will be skipping her first two albums, Magia and Peligro. I will be ranking them as well as showing you and reviewing the vinyl editions for each of them. If you like this type of content, you can check other album rankings on my channel. At number 10, I have to place her self-titled album from 2014. Sadly, I think this album is too middle of the road for an artist with such a strong character as Shakira. There are only a couple of songs I like, and it's probably the only album from her that I struggled to get through in full. This vinyl edition from 2024 is lovely though. Not only includes a gatefold, lyrics and photos, but it sounds amazing. My favorite tracks are Empire, Can't Remember to Forget You, and the beautiful cover of the Catalan classic Boig Part 2. Number 9 is El Dorado. I think this album has some career highlights, but it also contains quite a bit of filler. The vinyl edition has some gorgeous photography inside and includes lyrics. The pressing in gold metallic is beautiful and sounds great for the most part, but it has a bit of surface noise. My favorite songs are Me Enamoré, Nada, Chantaje, Trap, and La Bicicleta. At number 8, I would place She-Wolf. This might be her most pop album to date, and I think it starts really strong, but it fizzles towards the end. It also feels more like an EP and contains what is possibly her most offensive song to date, and she even decided to make it a single. But anyway, this is the Urban Outfitters pressing, and it comes with insert and lyrics, but no gatefold, unlike the later edition from 2024. Sound is great with really nice bass that highlights Pharrell Williams' production in some of the songs. My favorite songs are Loba, Did It Again, Why Wait, and Men in This Town. At number 7, Oral Fixation Volume 2. This might be my favorite album cover from her. This album feels like a true continuation of Laundry Service, while bringing in something new in her sound. This edition is from Urban Outfitters, and while the print quality is lovely, the pressing has pops and clicks everywhere, and it sounds lifeless. Hopefully the new reissue for 2025 will be a better edition. My favorite songs are Illegal, Animal City, Don't Bother, Hey You, and Timor. At number 6, her latest to date, Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran. I think this album includes some of her strongest material in a decade, but the sequencing doesn't quite work for me. I get that they tried to break the new tracks from the 9 singles that preceded the album, but it is detrimental to the narrative arc of the album. This got 4 vinyl editions, all of them really beautiful, and this is the Indie Red Ruby edition, which sounds excellent. My favorite tracks are La Fuerte, Te Felicito, The Bizarrap Session, Última, and El Jefe. Opening the top 5, the album I met her with, Pest Descalzos. I have so many great memories attached to this album. This edition was released in Mexico in 2022, and it comes in a gatefold and inserts but no lyrics. Dynamics on this pressing are not great, although it sounds quiet and clean. There is crackling in places as well, and yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the pressing overall. My favorite songs are Estoy Aquí, Antología, Un Poco de Amor, Pies Descalzos, Sueños Blancos, and Pienso en Ti. At number 4, her big breakthrough album, Laundry Service, or Servicio de Lavandería, like I know it. This album was massive and took her career to new heights. Funny enough, her US debut was going to be an English translation of Donde Están los Ladrones, but thankfully we got this album of new material instead. This vinyl edition is from Urban Outfitters and it has great sound overall. My favorite songs are Suerte, Te Aviso Te Anuncio, Que Me Quedes Tú, Ready for the Good Times, and Te Dejo Madrid. Now, at number 3, the gorgeous Sale el Sol. I love this album and its mix of genres, particularly the influence of merengue in some of the songs. I also think it's possibly the album I would recommend to someone who has never listened to Shakira, as it's a good representation of her varied yet unique sound. The vinyl edition is gorgeous, with high quality photos, lyrics and thick paper, and it sounds amazing. My favorite tracks are Sale el Sol, Loca in Spanish, Gordita, Rabiosa and Devoción. At number 2, Fijación Oral Volume Uno. This is such a timeless album. It gives us a little bit of everything while still being extremely cohesive. I'm also glad she didn't give in to the pressure of releasing an English follow-up to Laundry Service. It definitely paid off in my opinion. This vinyl edition came out in Mexico in a double set including Oral Fixation Volume 2, and it's a great collector's item, but sadly it could sound better. To me it sounds a bit lifeless, and I hope the new 2025 edition fixes that. My favorite tracks are En tus pupilas, Día Especial, No, Las de la Intuición and Lo Imprescindible. And at number 1, my favorite Shakira album is and will always be ¿Dónde están los ladrones? I was obsessed with this album when it came out, and it was quite inescapable in Spain, where I grew up. It also contains some of her biggest Spanish language classics and my all-time favorite Shakira song, No Creo. This is the Vinyl Me Please edition that sadly doesn't come in a gatefold, but has really high quality inserts and pressing, and it doesn't only look gorgeous, but it sounds gorgeous too. It has great separation and the instrumentation comes through beautifully. My favorite songs are Moscas en la Casa, No Creo, Inevitable, Sombra de Ti and Ojos Así. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please share it with your friends, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how would you rank Shakira's albums and which other artists would you like me to do a ranking of. Thanks for watching, see you next time.